Welcome to the Through the Table podcast with Tom, Rick, Russ, JL, and Brian.
You know, it's the even that the video promo package that Adam Cole did on Dynamite this week when he called out Jake Atlas, and it's like they're showing clips of Atlas doing that one move that he does, and then the rest of it is him like in some shiny suit with eyeliner and him all like I don't know.
He's injured now too, right? He's not gonna.
Yeah, in the match,
first match, and
near the end. Yeah, that was a freak accident. It wasn't like anything crazy. It just
wasn't like that Rey Fenix friggin'.
But he's fine. He's only out for 3 or 4 weeks.
I don't understand how that works.
Has no injuries except for a fractured elbow. I don't know how.
He is lucky because they kept, yeah.
They didn't know what happened when they were showing the replays. No one had a clue because they kept showing it, and it's like, wait a minute.
The announcer didn't know
arm isn't there
because the way that it moved, you couldn't tell at first. Even the first few times I saw it, I couldn't tell. But then I saw Rey Fenix doing this, pointing to his arm rapidly.
They had the shot from the other side of the camera, so you couldn't tell. You just saw Luchasaurus falling down. But when they went to the opposite side, you could see and go, "Oh boy, that's not how the arm's supposed to go."
No, because it.
Yep.
And his was.
It went
the complete opposite way.
Like
a chicken leg.
I could see one replay, but like multiple replays because I remember watching an NCAA tournament game where a guy broke his leg and the leg came out of and they instantly showed it, and it was just like, and then the commentators was like, "We are so sorry."
Yeah,
I remember that.
It was oh god.
Yeah, they didn't notice right away because they kept showing it over and over again, and then all of a sudden it just stopped.
You see that all the time with ankles and knees. You never see it with an arm.
Usually not, no.
The only thing that it was ever close to that, there was a pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. I don't know, Brian, I don't know if you remember this guy.
I've seen this.
Yes.
He threw a pitch
and
his arm broke as he threw the pitch, or his elbow, whatever. And you just see it just.
It was a spaghetti arm. Yeah.
That happened with Dave Dravecky too. Back in like 89, 88 or something. He threw the pitch and you could hear the arm snap.
Yeah. No, it's the grossest thing.
And then you hear a scream, and they said, "We're not going to show anything for obvious reasons." Like you think?
I don't think he came back from that either, which is why Rey Fenix coming back in 3 weeks is.
That's what he said on
superhuman.
That's what he said on his Instagram post. "I'll be out for 3 to 4 weeks. Trust me, I'll be back."
I mean, maybe they get better.
He'd work through it if they'd let him.
I was just saying that Mexican pharmaceuticals are fantastic.
Exactly.
Happy
no
meal
FDA down there.
I mean, he's saying it. That doesn't mean AEW is going to use him in 3 or 4 weeks. They'd be stupid too.
Honestly, I was like, he's done. His arm will never work the same again.
I thought that too.
He's just like, I'm gonna come back and I'll be back in February.
It's not
the
broken.
Way the picture was
no ligament damage, just a fractured elbow.
Because I sent you guys the picture. It looked like
his arm was
stuck
gone.
His arm. There was like a hole in the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's just laying there with his arm here.
It was just elbow to show like nub. It was nothing else. It was disgusting.
So I gotta wonder, did they change the finish on the fly?
They said no.
I feel like that was the planned finish all along.
Yeah,
So
Tony Khan went and busted open and said that they didn't change the finish. It just they shaved a minute or so off the match and went to the finish a bit early.
Initially, I thought they might have changed it, but when I saw Luke Perry's ex-wife Jungle Boy's mom in the crowd, I was like, okay, maybe this was.
And sister was there too. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe this was supposed to happen.
Yes, it was.
What were the refs doing? Were the refs?
Ref didn't know either.
No, the ref was in the ring the whole time.
Yeah,
they had
other
no people, the doctors and all sorts of other people came out. That's why they never showed anything on the ground after that.
It was amazing.
They have the earpiece, don't they?
Yeah.
How much they really didn't know that it happened.
Yep. The truck had no idea right away. They probably just saw how great the spot looked and said, "Oh, we got to keep showing it." Not realizing
until someone realized.
Yeah, somebody goes, "You can't show that anymore," and they took it all off of social media. They had it on Twitter and Instagram for about 20 minutes.
That went down
miraculously disappeared.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Like I said, I've seen knees and I've seen ankles. I've seen knees and ankles in person. I'll never forget this guy sliding into third in an indoor softball game, and his ankle got stuck in the carpet. And oh boy, I mean,
he pulled a Maven.
His foot,
Virgil,
was bent in an angle that a foot should never be bent. So yeah, I've seen that. This was, you don't see arms like that often.
No, definitely not arms. As you said, ankles, knees, legs, that seems to happen a lot. Arms, so not much.
So much.
No.
Yeah, if you can see Sid, you can see anything.
I can't.
Yeah, it happened in the NFL a couple weeks ago. Some player's leg went the wrong way. I don't remember who it was.
Oh, it was crap.
It just happened like 2 weeks ago, and his foot was going the wrong direction. And I'm like, oh boy! And they're showing the replay. Once again, the guys weren't paying attention right away.
Yeah,
it's like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? I can't remember who it was, but his foot's going the wrong direction.
Yeah, I know the play. Oh man!
I mean, it happened. What was it Conor McGregor a few months ago too?
Right.
UFC.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was rough. That happens a lot in UFC where they do the kick and then they're like,
they check it. Yeah, they check it with the shin, and it just.
And then it's just like, voodoo.
What was that? The running back there that was on the Bills, Willis McGahee.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh yeah,
OJ Simpson.
And his leg literally just he like kicked himself in the thigh.
Yep.
Gross.
The worst.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of sick to watch, but oh well. It's gonna be back in 3 weeks. He'll be fine.
Fantastic. That's awesome that he's gonna be like, it's, you know what I mean, that he's,
that 3 weeks.
It's
so
just
he's
crazy
Mexican. They don't care.
Yeah, there's a.
I don't know. I really did. I was like, his arm will never work properly again. And then just like, oh yeah, I'm fine, guys. Also, Tom, when Tom said earlier about Jungle Boy's mom and sister there or whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing. Jade Cargill.
Yes.
Got her daughter and boyfriend, a husband or whatever, and it's just like, okay, it's. I mean, that's cool, but maybe don't say anything. Yeah, don't show them as soon as the match starts.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then you just kind of.
Well, they learned with Jungle Boy. They waited.
They waited until right at the end. Exactly.
Right. And also, I wonder if Jade's daughter will be like, "Wow, my mom almost killed some poor little, tiny girl."
Nope. I'm sure she had no idea. She was just happy.
Killed her.
Yep.
Twice. Twice in that move. Not just once. Twice.
When she went to go to the top rope.
Yeah.
With that,
she couldn't get up there.
Was just like, no.
Yeah.
She said no to that.
Oh yeah.
She is not good. She's completely green, and she should thank Leo Rush for that title.
No, they had it planned all along.
I would say she's 23-0. She's like the female.
They've been talking about it for months now.
Goldberg.
Goldberg. I wouldn't say she's Goldberg, but
Goldberg.
I mean, that's questionable.
Who's worse? Who's worse, Goldberg or Jade?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
But I mean, I don't know how you I guess they pivot back to Britt Baker now with Ruby. I mean, it seems like, because Rampage tonight is Ruby and Riho versus Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
Mm-hmm.
Rampage is not live, right?
Team ass meat versus team no ass meat whatsoever.
No ass meat. Yeah, because Riho's fighting Britt tomorrow.
Right. So obviously, I don't know. I haven't read spoilers.
He should be.
I haven't read spoilers, but I'm going to assume.
What, for tonight?
Yeah. I was going to say, I was going to assume
to be made though.
Riho picks up the win tonight, and then we'll lose tomorrow, and then that sets up Ruby. But I mean, am I right?
Well, you got tonight right.
I did get tonight right. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's Riho will get the pin Britt clean, and then Britt will beat Riho tomorrow.
We assume so, yeah.
And then that's going to set up the program, another program with Ruby and Britt.
It seems so.
Which I don't know. I don't see how you can.
You shouldn't.
You know what I mean? Like you already.
They were supposed to transition to Thunder Rosa versus Britt after this.
Oh, really?
That seems like Thunder Rosa is going to have to fight Mercedes Martinez first.
I mean,
But of course, the pay-per-view is not. The pay-per-view is until March 6th, so they've got 2 months to get there now.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of TV to.
So I mean, they might be just trying to give him something. But Ruby shouldn't be losing every single match he gets in, though.
No.
Is that pay-per-view when we get CM Punk MJF, or will we get that sooner?
No, we'll get that at the pay-per-view.
I would think so.
And Punk better not lose that match.
I wouldn't think so.
No way. No.
I don't know. I mean, MJF's 0-1 this year.
I do like that gimmick.
They used the DQ the right way.
Yep.
That was the only way you could do it. Perfect.
The one thing I thought was weird is that why would they ring the bell before MJF got in the match? You know what I mean? Like I feel like, usually the match doesn't technically start, but
well, they were both in the ring, and then CM.
Oh, that's right. No, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. MJF was in the ring for a second. Yeah, I forgot about that. That makes sense now. Trying to think what else happened. Oh, well, we didn't talk about Danielson and Hangman at all.
No, we did not. We just started with Jade.
That's right. Yeah, Jade. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the arm.
I guess it didn't have the same feel as the first time. I guess.
I thought it was all right.
I think
it was a great match. Great match, great way to open the show. But I think there was other things that kind of, captured the imagination a little bit. I mean, a guy almost lost his arm.
Yeah,
right.
It takes the focus away from most things.
I mean, a lot of people are rating it higher than the 60-minute marathon match that they had.
See, I think I like the second match better. I think it was, because I feel like the first match was like as soon as they like how they started, you could just tell, all right, they're pacing this out.
Yeah, the pacing was slower. This one was much faster pacing.
They were just like,
let's go.
I thought it was cool because it told a story about all right, now these guys know each other a little bit better. And then like the blood like that, I think it added the whole.
Oh, totally.
The story about how, okay, this definitely isn't going 60 minutes because these guys are bleeding like pigs. Like, especially like
Danielson.
Danielson was crazy, but then it was like at one point, Page was bleeding, and then he stopped, and then all of a sudden, like I don't know if he did it again or like
he may have
maybe it opened back up, but like next thing you know,
Danielson could have punched it back open for all we know. I don't
that's
know.
what I'm thinking. He did, possibly.
Probably. Yeah,
but like at one point, Page gets back up and he's just covered more, and I was like, whoa,
right.
But after a while, Danielson was pretty bad.
Yeah, he hadn't cut himself in a while. He could probably get a little excited about it. Yeah, you could see the pacing was totally different on this one. You knew it wasn't going to go an hour. I thought maybe 40, 45. They went exactly 30 minutes on the dot, just about.
And the other thing, I like the little nod of Hangman doing the jumping jacks and then immediately just falling on his ass because he's just, bleeding profusely from the forehead.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But no, I thought it was good. And I mean, if that's, Danielson's first loss, and if he's going to lose, I mean,
I think
who better to beat him than the
it's
world
not going to hurt him. It's not going to hurt him at all.
Canyon would be better.
It's not going to hurt him at all. Hangman needed to win more.
Right. And the thing with Danielson is he's so good that next week he could come out on Dynamite and you could put him against anyone.
He should have just a 1 minute kill, just kill somebody.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is I think you can, depending on what kind of story you want to go with, you could have him like be a face again. You know what I mean? All you have to do is put him against the heel.
Yeah, he's still come out of the face lock, the face thing every time.
He's still the same Bryan Danielson, just it's
just the wise ass.
Right. His ring style hasn't changed.
Nope, not at all.
It's just the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure where they're going with him from here, but I'll be interested to see who's next for him.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think who you could possibly put him against, because he's got to do something for the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. I mean, they got plenty of time to set it up. I'm not sure where they go with where they go.
Someone
from here
coming in too that they could put him against.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe stick him with give him a little run with Pentagon Jr. for a bit, considering.
Why not?
He's
going to be alone for a few weeks.
3.
Right. And Pentagon will take the loss. He doesn't care about that.
Yeah.
Then they can have a real good match.
All he cares about is
and throwing the glove to Alex.
All right.
And wearing his Joker costume.
That's it.
And being 108 years old, but possibly 18 years old. No one knows.
That's Phoenix. Phoenix is supposed to be like 25, and I don't believe that. Pentagon's like 35. He doesn't look 35 either, so you never know.
Some high-grade Mexican pharmaceuticals.
So, Battle of the Belts Saturday, tomorrow.
Yep, and we have a lineup change.
What's that? Codys out, right?
That's the hint. That's what they've been. I guess he said on his Instagram group page that he's out because he's been in contact with somebody with COVID. But they're supposed to announce it during Rampage.
Now, who's out?
Cody.
Shucks.
And there's only supposed to be 2 matches tomorrow, so kind of
COVID
changes plans.
Hopefully it's AIDS.
Can't get it twice.
Cody.
Do they strip him of the title, or what do they do? I wonder.
I hope so. Strip him of his EVP thing too.
Well, that's not happening. He resigned.
Oh no. He's
the face.
Anywhere.
He's going on the big show, whatever the hell that thing's called.
Paul White should be on that.
He should.
Speaking of Paul White,
as a judge?
No, it was what the hell was it? I was just AEW social media, and it was like backstage photos from Dynamite, and there's a picture of Paul White sitting in a chair with his knees iced up.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that he's.
And it's like, what do you do? Like, I mean, what the hell is he doing? He sat in a chair at ringside. Why, it's like, are your knees that bad that you need to be
probably
up,
he hasn't been at any of the shows in the last like 3 or 4 weeks. Elevation, they've had Henry and Kingston as the commentators with Tony for like about a month now. He hasn't been at any of the shows. I'm wondering if he's having some sort of knee issues. That's the only thing I could have thought.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
He's had those issues for a while. Has he had a hip replacement or anything?
He had the hip replacement when they had that Braun Strowman cage match and they broke the ring in the cage.
All right.
He went out. He had his. But he's always had bad knees. That's why he had to lose all that weight.
So tomorrow, Battle of the Belts. So right now it's just Riho and Britt.
I mean, until they announce it, but it seems like it's Cody that's out. And if it's Battle of the Belts, it's only an hour long. I mean, I guess you could have the tag titles defended or something. As a
An hour is
resort.
not that long.
No. They're only scheduling 2 matches and like an interview and an angle, a few things. They weren't doing a lot.
Are they taping any dark or elevation?
I'm sure they probably are. Because they did a dark taping from Daly's place. And they don't.
Really?
They taped Elevation before Dynamite, and they don't have any dark to go, so they're gonna have to do dark before this show.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why it's 1 hour. I guess that was a TNT thing.
Yeah, it seems too quick.
They wanted it longer. I know they wanted it longer.
Didn't
Tony
they announce
Khan went
another
on
one?
and said that he wanted it 2 or 3 hours long.
I'm trying to think. Where did they just announced something else? Another Saturday show, didn't they?
They announced beach break for the Cleveland Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's what you're thinking of.
Maybe it probably is.
You know, when I think of Cleveland, I think of the beach.
Absolutely.
In January.
By the way.
That's where I want to be, in Cleveland beaches in January. It makes sense in Miami, but in Cleveland?
Right on the shores of Lake Erie.
Mm.
I've been caught on fire once.
Remember that bash at the beach that WCW did that was actually on a beach?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
Yep. That was in California somewhere, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I
Probably.
think it was a free show, and I think they said they got like 70,000 people there or something.
Jesus.
That was in the middle of August. I don't remember what beach it was in. It was one of the beaches in California.
Venice Beach, brother.
It wasn't Venice.
Right, dude.
Because then you'd have all the weightlifters there.
Clanging and banging.
They wouldn't be. You can't stop them. They got to get their weightlifting in. Exactly.